All right, so a couple of you have asked how to make WoW run on your Steam. This is the homepage, and what you want to do is go down to your desktop first and foremost. So the way I did it, it was a little easier in my opinion. It was a little bit more streamlined, faster. I downloaded the client on my PC with installed it onto the SD itself. What in the world is happening? Okay. Yeah. So I installed it on the SD card already. You could do it on the deck, but the thing is once it goes to sleep, I've noticed, and I'm sure there's a setting, I just haven't figured it out. Once you let it go to sleep, in most cases, it will just completely exit what you're doing. So, yeah, like I said, I installed it on the SD card itself on my computer. So let's just go into that. You go down here to access your SD card. You go here, it's in my games. As you can see, I've got some stuff here. World of Warcraft, it's the full version. And I also added, just so you can see that too. Let me see, how do I get into there? I can't remember. It's not in here. I think I messed up. I went back. Anyway, I somehow, oh, there it is. Okay, I'm like, I'm in the wrong folder. I actually added the add-on on PC also. You can do it on here. It's just, like I said, it's more streamlined on the PC. It's faster. You don't have to worry about the device going to sleep. It's pretty good. Okay, so it's in the SD card. We know that it's there, and I'll show you how to get to the SD card to see where that's at. So yeah, you want to go into Steam on desktop. You cannot do this. I mean, it's easier to do it when it's in desktop mode. So go to Steam, go to library, or you don't have to go to library. I think it's on the homepage too. But basically, you just want to come down here to add a game. Wow, that is blurry AF. Okay, you're going to add a game. You're going to go to add non-Steam game. All right, now this is where you're going to browse. And once you know this location, you can pretty much add, I mean, I'm trying to see which games you can add non-Steam. So I'll probably add ESO here in a little while because I've got it. Might as well try it. All right, so you go to browse and you go up here to the top. You go to slash. You go to run. Double click on that. You can make the window bigger just to kind of see, but it's literally right there. You're going to go to media, not mount. I know it seems like you want to go to mount because that's where the SD card is. You're going to go to media, double click. You're going to go to deck. And the very first one, it's going to be a different number each time. I've tried 3 different SD cards. They're a different number each time. So just know it's going to be the numbered folder. You're going to go into that, and here's my SD card. There's my games. Going to go into games. You're going to need to also make sure all files are shown because it's not going to register as an application. It's not going to register as an exe file. You go down to World of Warcraft. And in my case, I did the World of Warcraft launcher, but you could also just try any of the EXEs that you want to start from. I prefer the launcher because then it gives it a chance to update on here. So I don't really want to add this as a second one. I've already got it, so I'm going to go ahead and hit cancel. But just so you know how to get there. And then you're going to add select. It should be, when you do select it, it'll be up here at the top. And then you just add selected programs, and it'll be there. So like I said, I'm not going to add it a second time. I've already got 2 of them up there. That was just me playing with it. So, okay, I'm going to go down to, let's just say this is the one I installed. And you're going to go over to manage. You're going to go to, oh my God, this is so blurry. I hope you guys are able to see it. You're going to go to properties. And then this will show you the location, obviously, where you got it. So even if you don't want to go find it, you could probably type it in. Or if you change folders, you just make sure you change that. Go to compatibility. And I've got GE Edit installed on mine, which there are several videos out there. I'll see if I can link the one that I used before. It was for Final Fantasy. But basically it's a G Edit. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. But yeah, I've got that installed. You can also choose Proton Experimental. I heard that they've patched it to where you can use that better with non-Steam games as well. But basically, yeah, you just want to make sure this is checked. Okay. Make sure that's checked. Make sure one of these newer ones are selected, and then you're good to go. And exit. Yep. And then, yeah, we just should be able to sign in. If you wanted to, you could install it. You just go to Firefox or whatever your browser is. go to battle.net, download the client, but you're going to set up the setup client rather than the launcher. In that case, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to go to your add a non-Steam game. You're going to find the folder where the setup is, so probably in your downloads. And then, yeah, you're going to add it as it's a separate program, basically. And you're going to do that for really any non-Steam game you're doing. You should just be able to locate the exe file, add it as a non-Steam game. Make sure that that Proton Experimental or the other one is selected under compatibility, and there you go. That's pretty much it. I think I have to log in again. I haven't quite figured out how to not make me log in every time. So I'm not going to do that obviously on here on the video, but let's see if it just comes up. I'm like, I don't want to be seen in the video here. And give it a second. Okay, it's coming up. And if you hear Skyrim music in the background, it is what it is. It's Skyrim music. Yeah. All right. And then this is the tricky part. Like, I'm not a fan of how you can't click on, like, if I wanted to select that, it won't select it. So I'm still trying to figure that out. Does it do it? No. So you actually have to physically tap on the screen. Not a fan of that. Yeah. So just a little preview. I'm probably going to be on this all day. Yeah, so here we are. Here's my character, my new character. Yeah, as you, that's lack of coordination. That's not, someone said, oh, the controls are fiddly. They are, but it's also me. Okay, I was like, what is that? That's a glare. Yeah, so as you can see, got it running. Cool thing about the Steam Deck is you can just kind of play around with it and try different solutions. What may work for you may not work for somebody else, or vice versa. I know that's how I got the Stardew mods to work. Again, it's easier for me. It's easier to install it on PC, and then just transfer the file over here. So yeah, hope this helps. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope it didn't go too fast. I've never made an instruction video before, so this went on a little longer than I expected it to. Anyway, catch me on my stream later under the same name, Britster1821, and I'll see you guys around. Bye.